Yo guys, what is going on? I have got a super awesome deck profile for you guys. I've been waiting for this Digimon right here, Gabumon, Bond of Friendship, and his counterpart Agumon since I got into the TCG basically. Right around that time, the last Evolution Kizuna movie had released and I absolutely loved it, and I've been waiting for these cards. We also got my man Matt here. I finally got the all grown up version of Matt, and this deck is just so much fun and it is so powerful. These are new cards coming out of BT6, and I legitimately think this deck has a chance to be competitive depending on the way you run it. And the way I run it is a little bit unconventional, so let's just go ahead and get into it and I'll show you guys how the deck works. So for the level 3 count, I am playing basically all Gabumons, and I'll get to why I'm doing that in a second, but this is the new BT6 Gabumon. This is the one where if this Digimon is Bond of Friendship, you get to unsuspend him, so potentially attacking multiple times. I'll get to how powerful Bond of Friendship can be. Also, all turns, once per turn, if you happen to play a Tamer with Matt Ishida in its name, you get to just gain a memory, so that works really well with the new Matt coming out of BT6, so this guy is definitely a staple. And then the other Gabumon, these two are definitely the best ones. The other one is just the BT1 Gabumon, where on play you get to draw a card. Don't really need to explain this, just helps with consistency. We've seen this take various blue decks and put them on a successful level, Blue Omni, Rookie Rush, stuff like that, so this deck is no exception. We're going to be abusing Gabumon as much as possible. The other guys I've got here are the starter deck Gabumons, the one from the All 4 starter deck. Just an extra 1,000 attack can be kind of nice sometimes, and then this one lets you trash the bottom sources of one of your opponent's Digimon. It's not too relevant. Like I said, you're just playing them because they have Gabumon, because they are Gabumon. That's their name, and that'll come up a little bit later. But yeah, I'm playing a 14 count of just Gabumons. Okay, we'll get into all the other guys, and then now we got some weird stuff going on. Right, we got a hybrid, frontier package here. We got Strabimon, we got Lobomon, and then we've of course got the other BT4 Lobomon. So Strabimon is really good because you get to reveal the top 3 on play and add a hybrid form as well as a blue tamer card. So hybrid form being, both your Lobomons, and then blue tamer can be any blue tamers. It can be Davis, it can be Matt. So that's really good because I am playing a very large count. And then Lobomon, I will get to why this guy is so good, but this is a new promo Lobomon where you get to Digivolve to Ancient Garurumon for a memory cost of 1. And that is super, super powerful. Now, you do delete him at the end of the turn, but you don't really care, alright? So, the Inherited actually never comes up, and the reason why is because I'm actually not playing any level 5s in this deck. You don't need them. So, your goal here is to either go Lobomon and jump into Ancient Garurumon right here, who is very, very powerful. You get to attack multiple times, being able to unsuspend himself. And then if you do just leave him on field and he dies with Lobomon's effect, you actually just get to play one of these guys or Strabimon from your hand for free. So that's kind of nice. It floats. And so your goal is to just go into Lobomon, Ancient Garurumon, or go straight from Gabumon into Bond of Friendship here. So your goal is really to rush your opponent, and you don't care that your own Digimon are dying at the end of the turn. You're just really trying to hit 2-3 security in a single go. Bond of Friendship is an absolute monster of a card. Once per turn, if you have a tamer, you get to unsuspend him. So that's already good. Can attack twice, at least. However, if you pair that with Gabumon up here, if you have Digimon with Bond of Friendship its name, you get to unsuspend a card. So that's potentially 3 attacks right there. And every single time you're attacking, you return one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon to the bottom of their deck. That part is not once per turn. So you can actually potentially clear up to 3 level 5 Digimons just from going for an evolution cost of 3 from a rookie. Like, if you have the correct setup, and I'll explain how exactly you're doing that, but that's why this deck is so powerful. And then not only is that good, but then if you're going, Ancient Garurumon with that, there's a potential play where you can go Ancient Garurumon, attack, unsuspend himself, go Bond of Friendship, attack like 2 more times, and that's just like three hits to your opponent's security right there. So it's just a super powerful card, and I absolutely love how they did this card justice. It should be among the most powerful cards in the game, and I just absolutely love it. So that is actually it for the Digimon count. For the option card and tamer count, we are playing quite a bit. I am playing 4 copies of the new BT6 mat. This mat has the ability, 2 fantastic abilities. One, if a Gabumon or Garurumon, in this deck's case, a Gabumon, comes out of your breeding area, you get to gain a memory and draw cards. So amazing, amazing effect right off the bat. And then, once per turn, meaning once per copy of Matt, you get to Digivolve one of your Gabumons into Bond of Friendship, ignoring conditions just by paying a cost of 3, and then trashing the top 2 of your security. And then if you have 1 or more security, it dies at the end of the turn. So that'll almost always happen. You'll die at the end of the turn. There's a couple cool things you can do here. If you actually only have like 1 or 0 security, you get to just resolve that, and then he doesn't die, and you just trash what you can. But also just being able to go like from a level 3 straight to a powerful level 7 in one go is so powerful. And to help, guarantee that you'll have 3 memory every turn, I'm playing 3 copies of Davis, and not only does he guarantee you 3, but then it also helps with the consistency, because again, I'm not playing a very high monster count, so you really want to play as many consistency and searcher cards as possible, and hence why I'm also playing 4 copies of Blue Memory Boost. This card is absolutely amazing in tandem with Davis. If you don't see one of your memory tamers, it gets you 2 memory at the start of your turn. If you do, then, well, that's 5 memory, so that's just absolutely amazing. Its security effect's great, and then basically when you play it, you get to just reveal top 4 and add any blue Digimon, so it really helps. Gets your combo pieces. If you have Lobomon, but you need Ancient Garurumon, can help with that. If you have Bond of Friendship, but you don't have a Gabumon, it can help with that. So that's just super powerful. Hammer Spark, one of the best option cards in the game. Of course, just free memory is nice. Aqua Viper, this is an interesting card, and it's just a little bit of a tech here, because, your Ancient Garurumon and Bond of Friendship are usually dying at the end of the turn, so this can help just put them back in your hand and simultaneously get rid of some of your opponent's Digimon and just preventing them from killing you before you kill them, right? Because I'm not playing any blockers in this deck. It's a very aggressive deck, so I thought that was kind of a cool tech. 1 copy Mega Digimon Fusion, just because if you go Ancient Garurumon into Bond of Friendship, you don't care that it's dying anyway, so the drawback of this card is like doesn't apply at all. So this is just super powerful. And then I'm also playing 4 copies of Nokia Shiramine, and she is really good because you get to, of course, play a Gabumon on play. So being able to play this guy and then setting up for the mat, or being able to play this guy and drawing a card is really good. But then also you get to suspend her, and then you get to reduce the cost of a Garurumon by 1. So digivolving into Ancient Garurumon, that's always going to be a 1 cost from Lobomon, and then that just makes it free. So she's really good, and that is it for the main deck. And then I'm also playing 4 copies of Devimon, because Gabumon, Bond of Friendship, as well as Ancient Garurumon are always becoming unsuspended, so that's a guaranteed 1,000 attack, and then just 1 Upamon. The eggs don't really matter, I feel like, that much, but I think I'd prefer the attack boost, because I really don't want to die in security. But yeah, that's the deck, so let's go ahead and get into some combos and interactions. Okay, so the first kind of setup here is kind of the most obvious one, where if you have Matt on the field, Gabumon coming out, and then you also have Bond of Friendship in your hand, you can, bring out your Gabumon, you'll gain a memory, and then if you have something like Davis, right, you basically need a way to guarantee yourself 3 memory. So either having Davis, where you'll start with 3 and then go to 4, or maybe if you, if your opponent's memory locking you and you'll start with 1, gain 1 memory off the mat, draw a card, and then you can go to 4 with the Blue Memory Burst. Either of those works, and the fact that you're playing 4 of this and 3 of this makes it a pretty easy, it's pretty often you're going to resolve this sort of combo. So anyways, if you have 3 memory at the start of your turn, what you can do is just go straight into Gabumon Bond of Friendship, draw your card, and then what you can do is trash your top 2 cards of your security. But let's say if you have 0 security, you won't trash anything and you'll actually survive, and you can, attack, send one of your opponent's Digimon back to the bottom of the deck, unsuspend him via his own effect because you have a blue tamer, attack again, send another Digimon at the bottom of the deck, unsuspend him because of Gabumon's effect, and then attack again, sending a 3rd Digimon. That's 3 hits to your opponent's security with a 14,000, 15,000 attacker if you have the Devimon. So that's just super powerful. So for the next example, let's say you have both Davis and Matt, and you have the Blue Memory Boost on your side of the field, so you'll always start your turn with 3 in this scenario, and then you'll gain 1 memory from Matt, go to 4, draw a card, and then you can also send Blue Memory Boost to your side of the field, go to 2, and you need to be at 6 for this specific combo. But another thing that works is, instead of having the Blue Memory Boost, if you have Nokia and Mega Digimon Fusion, this just saves you 3 memories. So either of those works. This is definitely a substitution as well, but basically you need to be at this amount of memory or have those, and then what you can do is go into Lobomon for a cost of 2, draw your card, And then what Lobomon will allow you to do is go into Ancient Garurumon for a cost of 1, or if you have Nokia, it's a cost of 0. And then you get to swing, unsuspend himself, so that's 1 check to security, and then you can go into Bond of Friendship for 3, draw another card, or for 0 if you have this. Swing again, return something to your opponent's bottom of the deck, unsuspend via his own effect, that's 2 hits. Unsuspend, attack again, that's 3 hits, unsuspend because of Gabumon, and that's 4 hits right there to security based off of just this one combo. And there's so many others in this deck, and then it maybe if you had something like Lobomon and you had a couple of extra memory to spare, you could just, after you're done, go into Lobomon and attack for game that way. So guys, that is going to be the list. This was a kind of work in progress, but I think this deck is going to be powerful and only will get stronger with more cards that we get. So if you did enjoy this video, go ahead and let me know in the comments, all that sort of stuff. But thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.